map that is, just kind of floating out here. You've got what appears to be just a massive desert expanse out there. Got clouds out along the skyline. Very realistic looking clouds, I might add. And they're moving, which is cool. I mean, I know it's, probably ridiculous to say, like, wow, the clouds are moving. But let's just remember that this game came out in 2007. So, that wasn't, always a feature that was had on games. So you can kind of see here, it's, the map is mostly inside. There are these outside ramp areas and pathways. But for the most part, it's inside, and it's set atop this just gigantic building here. Just imagine walking across that giant desert and seeing this in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if that would be really cool or just terrifying. If you saw that in person, I'd be wondering, like, who built that? Just this random mega structure in the desert. But I love the accent that these windows have. Okay, so that is very interesting. Let's go take a look at those windows real quick, because they had windows like this on Construct with the text, the sort of ancient looking text, but it wasn't moving before. So cool. It just flows all the way up. That's really neat. Very cool feature, and I love the contrast that the light blue adds to the gray look. We've got these arching pillars as well, these supports that hang into the sides of the building. Oh. There's so many things to explore. We've got some more of those words here that are moving again. And you really can't read them unless you're lined up directly with them, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna grab the, I thought there was a brute shot up here. Hang on, I need to find a brute shot, guys. We're gonna use that to get into some of these hiding spots. Okay, so let's look on this side a little bit. So on this lower area, you've got a little pocket here where you can drop down from the top section. In case you're in trouble, you're trying to run away. It's just kind of an escape hatch extends all the way up to the top. I love the high ceiling of this building. It's like, you know, if you didn't look up and you were just running around, you would never see the ceiling. It's so high up there, you know, so it makes the map seem so much more open. And you got some more of these pillars up here that connect to the side of the building for some added support, some stability. And I'll go ahead and show you guys one of the hiding spots from back in the day. So you can jump up here and then jump onto these pillars. And you could hang out on any one of these pillars if you wanted to. Or there's even like a little lower section. If I can get it just right. There we go. Boom. So now it's, you know, you're kind of shielded from that side. It's a really good spot. There's so many hiding spots on this map that I can show you guys while we do our tour. Got the camouflage here. Here's another hiding spot that you can get into. Yeah, good luck finding someone up here if they have camo. There's no way. Just a little corner that you can jump into. Some nice little camping supplies here. What does that say? Nothing too important. It looks like we've got some sort of bird creatures flying around. Oh, I see something else out there, perhaps maybe like an old road. Is it an old road, or was this... It almost looks like maybe there was maybe this like expanded, like as far as you can see, and then over time just got covered by sand. There's more of them though. They must be roads, or maybe not roads, maybe they are like the tops of underground tunnels that lead to this place. Could be anything really. Could be anything. Okay, so this detail is something that I never really connected the dots on, like with the sand everywhere and the sand out there. It's very obvious that there should be sand up here. Like, it makes sense. You know, a sandstorm would kick up a lot of sand, but I also played this game when I was a kid, so I just probably didn't think about it too much. But just another cool detail that they added. is also just interesting. Like, what could it mean? And, makes me kind of wonder if they sneak in any, like, actual letters or words. Like, that looks like it says PC, right? PC right there. I wonder if there's any, like, Easter eggs in there. Here is the top mid area of the map. And down here is bottom mid, of course, and that is very cool. I don't know if I don't think I've ever looked down there. So you can see there's just an empty room down there. And then you can see through to the bottom of the structure. And they even added the moving words down there to the bottom section. There's even like sort of a hazy sort of residue on the glass floor. I wonder if that's like the design of the floor, or maybe sand being kicked around. You can kind of see it on here too. Oh, that's cool. The floor, the glow just travels all the way down. Travels down and then does it travel back? It doesn't look like it travels back. It looks like it all goes this way. Almost like it's like kind of pulsing out of here and just going down that way. Here's another lift, aka a man cannon. This one looks very powerful. And this will take us up to the top mid area of the map. We'll go ahead and go through there. And up here they have the rocket launcher. Pew, pew. And I love how it's very clear on this map that they wanted there to be a lot of high ground areas, hiding spots, whatever you want to call them. There's this random ledge right there on that wall that just doesn't really fit. It's not symmetrical in that corner. They only put it in those corners. So to me, it's like it had to have been done on purpose. With the intention that it would be used as a hiding spot. And there's also these crevices along the wall. Kind of hard to see, but there's a gap between the word window and the ledge. So there's actually room to jump and land here. And then on top of that, they added this little ledge that you can jump up to. I haven't done this in a while. Let me jump backwards. third of the way there, I would say. But yeah, it just looks like an area that was like these spots were intentionally added. And you can jump up on that side as well, over there. And then there is a ledge here that they added. So it's very easy to jump up into this corner. And to be fair, it's not a great spot, so it's not like you're getting a huge advantage coming up here. But it is a fun spot nonetheless. And there is just so many spots to hide on here. So we've got some more of those pillars there. And so, if you want to get on top of them, you can just throw a grenade jump up here. I think you have to nade jump again. Yeah, you can grenade jump up here, and then work your way down all the pillars. And then, if you get it just right, boom, like that. That's the only place that people can see you from. And trust me, people are not going to be looking out here to find someone. So I've camped quite a few times on this game, especially on this map. But there's too many great spots. You kind of have to. And then I remember another hiding spot. This one isn't as good. The one that I showed you is definitely the best. But let's say you were in trouble. You know, you're running away from this side here. You can just very quickly jump up. Oh. Try that again. Very quickly. Jump up in this corner. And then your opponent runs around that corner not expecting you to be up here. Boom. Got him. So that's another great spot there. There's also the classic spot right here. I mean, this is very clearly intentional that they added this. That was no accident that they added that little corner spot. And something cool about that corner spot is you can just go, oh. Well, if you do it right, you can go from the top right down into it. But yeah, this was one of my favorite maps back in the day, just for the hiding spots. I loved being able to just camp it out on this game. But yeah, even if you don't want to go like directly to it, you can just drop down. Boom. And then crouch and good to go. And another spot that we can get into. You can jump on top of the doors. And then the pillars you can jump on top of over here. And there's so many of these pillars. I believe there's, I guess, 16 total that you can climb on. So, you could kind of play different pillars throughout the game to make sure people don't find you, or just go back and forth between top of the doors, top of the pillars, wherever you want to go. It's kind of cool how much darker this side of the map is compared to the other one. If we come back over here, so bright and light out. You got the sun over there somewhere. Can't see exactly where, but it seems huge and just completely blinding. We got some lightning off in the distance as well. That's cool. So some sort of storm going on. Some more of those roads or tunnels up to here. If you kind of look, there are a lot of similarities to Construct on here. The flooring here is the same. This sort of design here is what they have on Construct, as well as the gold lift and a lot of the geometric patterns as well. It's very, very similar. And actually, now that I look at it, I'm forgetting about another hiding spot. That was terrible. But there's a way to get up in there. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, that's a spike grenade. That's not good. Let me see. I don't know. Oh, that was really easy, actually. So yeah, you can hide up here as well. I mean, there's just so many places. And it was very difficult to play against people who knew all the spots, because they could just hide all game and just move around, find different spots throughout the game, and you might never find them. I think the glowing floor is probably my favorite feature on here. I love that it just travels from that end over to this side. And then of course the moving lettering is also a nice little touch that they added. And these right here are the shield doors that I was talking about. So Epitaph had these, and then the later version of the map, called Epilogue, took them out, and this just prevented you from being able to shoot through it. So, kind of cool. It, essentially is a bulletproof wall, and nothing's going through there. just very similar geometric patterns to construct the last map that we looked at. A lot of similarities there. And I never realized this, but it looks like that is what is projecting that symbol there. Never realized that till just now. I mean, I knew the light was on the floor, and I knew the symbol was there in the air, but I guess I never connected the dots. Whoops. And then we've got some sort of 3D display, some sort of hologram action going on. Let's see what these are. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what these are. They're all green, so must be a good thing, I would guess. And now that I think about it, I am reminded of another hiding spot. This one is not easy to get into if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's very, very difficult to not fall there. Although I guess we could try to hop around. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one. Definitely not like that. Okay. I think you just like have to start over here. I think you have to jump from each one to each one. Okay. And then boom. So we're up in a pretty protected area. You're kind of visible over here, but that whole half of the map isn't going to be able to see you. And you're probably not going to get found from over here either, just because you're so high up. But yeah, another good little spot there. So many fun spots to hide on here. Oh, so many great memories back in the day with my friends hiding on this map. So much fun. Oh, I messed that one up. Okay. It's been a while. Alright guys, well, I think we really looked through Epitaph today. I can't really think of anything else to go look at. We kind of covered it all. And yeah. So in our next episode we'll pick up with the next map on the list. We'll go check out what that is here in just a sec. But let me know down below if you guys have a preference. Like, do you want me to, like in the first episode on Construct, we covered more of the details of the map. We looked at all of like the different lighting and the features and everything. And I think today we more so covered. We did guys have a preference on that, please do let me know. And I certainly don't mind changing that up if we need to. Got some more holograms over here as well. That's cool. When you stand on it, you can see it sort of coming up. I wonder if that's just like you're breaking the hologram when you travel through it like that. That's cool. Alright, let's back out of here real quick. Okay, so the next map, oh, that'll be a good one. So we have Guardian next. So definitely stay tuned for that. But that'll do it for this one, guys. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was relaxing. And if you did like it, make sure